fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Lost the throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws from the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Mother, do it, chat.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this
we had some technical difficulties at first, but we back now. They do it.
They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be
yeah, I should have went for the pick, bro.
I don't even know.
I thought it was on somebody else the whole time.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is
I swear I seen this nigga celebrating too, by the way.
Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He's not afraid to go
that shit
deep.
Down, foot boy.
Oh, he dropped it. Just
it's
didn't
over
look
with
it all the way in, and they'll turn it
you
over
should have scored when you had a 10, my nigga. It's over with.
Wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Your time to run up the points was when I was trying to fix my stream, but bro, it's done now.
Dropping back, it's Aller.
It's over with.
A strike downfield. Oh, he's got
I don't know what I just tried to do right there, but they'll try to do something.
The defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been
like
very effective over the years.
Yeah, and
let's fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
QB never
I shouldn't have did that, bro. He was already like 5'3", but this nigga really slow, bro. I don't like him. He gonna run that shit up the
ready
middle,
to go
bro.
back to work on offense.
Oh, that's me. What the fuck? And I know he just think he's so good, bro. That's the crazy part. I just know he think he did something, bro. Your user was shit, my nigga.
And now it's first and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Singleton.
I know they had updated this game too, but they did a whole bunch of stuff to it.
On that play.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all.
Yeah,
and
he keeps on using him in the end zone
as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And he sailed and he overthrew. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Touchdown,
Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
They do it.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Come on, bro. That was a good move. It's time to get shifty.
Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to throw, it's Aller. Got his man on the right. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Getting aggressive here and going for two. Zings it complete to the right. He's into the end zone for the two, and he gives them the lead.
Back, finna get it on my game. We finna run up the score and go insane. When you see it 15-14, what you gonna do? I'ma get this ball back. It's really up to you. You'll use the trash, and I'ma run that score up, cause you some ass. I'ma swear to God, I'ma do my bit, fine. But that shit, you don't got no, okay, but, oh, so he got, you got died on the server, so you think
now
you
let's
can
find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
He's
He's got it, and he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Well, this offense
and I watched them do this.
They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They'll run it on first and goal.
I don't even know
And
how
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Bro, my nigga, calm down, bro. You in a hard flat. Why you just sitting up there,
Two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield, it's out. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Simmons.
bro.
Really nice
Put that
pick
shit
up
in
there
there,
as
not
they
to
have
get
it out
last
to the
nigga off,
44 with a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute.
That would have been a
touchdown.
touchdown, 21 right there.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. He'll take the deep shot. That ball's incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason he can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys.
Well,
on the
I didn't get
outside.
what I
You can
needed to
tell
be.
they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
That was a dream.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
a lot of times you see those receivers as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. They'll go to the air. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the two-point conversion. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety.
This is goddamn, bro.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
This be the shit that be annoying.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Aller. He'll take a deep shot here. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again, deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Ashley got steps on me.
And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air. It's Aller.
What the
And he just
fuck?
flat missed it. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go
I
deep.
let that shit up. Oh, that's Deontay.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now...
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
came to my stream talking to me
I
crazy
don't know,
like
there was a
that.
lot of question with respect to who that ball was going to be going to. This quarterback knows who his best playmaker is, and on the final play of the first half, he was looking him up. It wasn't going to be easy, but they're able to execute, get on the same page, score the touchdown, and they've got the lead.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starting this third quarter on the ground. That's a fumble on the play.
I need to know too.
It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
The play action fake. Got his man downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole.
It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. He is flat slinging, and Tigers hope they can put together an offense like that Deshaun Watson-led group in 2015 that went for over 5,000 yards.
Yeah, and he was so hard to stick out. He was fun to watch, and you watch him scramble around, make plays with his legs. And this offense, it's kind of evolved over the years, and they've changed, but it's pretty much the same. They're going to feature their quarterback. They're going to throw the football, and he's usually a dang stud.
On the move. Touchdown, Clemson! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. It's caught for the 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
That's actually
And
insane
this
how
is
I looked at it and then just
incomplete pass. He
no
had
tracking or nothing, they just threw my nigga on the ground. And let him do that, bro. My nigga throwing the ball straight at the fucking ground,
Second
bro.
and long. Wants
I'm
to go
running
up top.
that shit, bro. This shouldn't be that shit.
That's caught. It's Moss. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got a man. It's Singleton. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. Oh, look out on the right. The 30. The 20. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. They didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Aller. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh no. What the fuck he just
Good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They have the lead in a two-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating.
Quick little dub. Quick little dub. Quick little dub. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. I got trophies too. We got 6 coins. Most likely nothing. Oh, 3,000? Let me start coming in. 5,000? Oh my god, they above these or something? The fuck? 250. No, this is actually what I'll say we make like 15K. Nah, absolutely not, but that's probably like 6. Nah. There wasn't that many in there, not gonna lie. That's about my aspect. Shall we do another one? We gotta do another one, right? Or do we stop? Nah, bro, we can't stop. We gonna keep going. Try to get that zone, bro. I ain't getting that zone, nigga. Probably on the border of the plane right now. I'm trying to get through the. Feel like I'm on the sand right now. I feel like Yeah, I know y'all listen to that new. Oh my gosh, bro. Where's this nigga? Alright, bro. Time out. I gotta ask you lock in. Chat, get ready, bro. It's gonna get serious. Ooh, my back, bro. This down chill.
Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway.
Chat, get ready, bro. It's gonna get live. Nah, Ashley finna lock in
On
for
the
real.
run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there.
Chat,
and
can we
make
go
the stop at
100%
the
completion
19.
this game or no? We gotta be able to though, right? We got to be able to. We have to. Chat, turn me up, bro. It's time to lock in, bro. I'm not even playing. Chat, that's art.
Wants to throw. It's out. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. And
Bro, he just
down
grabbed him from the side, bro. He
and
immediately
that'll
lost
be
some
a
power.
first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's
There's
so
no will from
dangerous
this.
once he has the ball in his hands.
A
And I
will
think if
from
you're
this
on
would go
offense, you
crazy.
move him around and you find more
Yeah, bro,
creative
you
ways
trying to
to
touch
get
his
him
sunshine,
involved.
bro. I told you about that.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards.
3-2-H.
First down and 5 after the penalty. The run to the right.
Oh, I'm up in there. Yeah,
And
my
they'll
ankle
bring
broke.
him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into
Oh my
him,
gosh.
you usually meet the ground.
Makes the catch at the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I really could have threw it to 17,
And
bro.
the Tigers
I
have
don't know
it
his
with a
name.
first
Do it
and
Donde,
10.
bro? Donde? I don't know his name.
Offense
That's the
changing
short ass
the
person
play.
from one to touchdown. That's the shit.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Extending the play. Hit hard
I really
as he
finna do something
released
crazy
the ball
right there,
on
bro.
that
Y'all
first
just had to
down
keep
pass,
your
and
eyes
it
on the
never had a
Watch out.
chance.
And the QB leaves the
Good.
pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right.
What?
And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play,
Oh.
trying to throw the football with the relentless shake.
And into
Get
the
off
end
him.
zone. And he's
Okay, I do see a difference with the update, bro. I do feel like the update make niggas like actually have common sense with blocking, bro.
Offenses like to script their
Now that dude right there, his
plays going
users
into
is
games.
bad.
They
I ain't
practice
gonna lie
it
to you.
over and over and over again
Now
throughout the
he's
week.
pretty
We
bad
just
on
saw
offense. I mean
flawless
defense, bro. So that means he
execution
probably
on the
sucks.
opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing
You got a
in
good ass
pass
team, but you
and
better not
run,
have that good
getting
ass team
different
for
guys
nothing.
involved
Yeah, he
here
out of his
early.
mind.
They
He think
cap
he
it
can
off
score.
with a nice run.
Damn, bro, we had that boy
Great
doing
job
ballerina twist
taking
moves to the
control of
side
this
like he
game
can dance.
and the offense. They've got it moving now.
I forgot that man adjustments. Jeez.
gives it on the option.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
is
yeah.
going nowhere.
My team don't even play like that. What the
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers.
Where's
They've
TJ
got some
Parker at?
dudes
Is he
with
in? Right?
bad intentions.
Oh yeah,
Nice
he
play
is.
there.
I didn't know sure.
Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Young.
Oh,
It's right complete.
damn, bro, he trampled him.
Oh, good execution.
Is that my
as they
guy?
move the
Like my
chains, and
man?
they have a first down at the 38.
It was a flat right there, bro.
Tight ends nowadays, they're
Oh,
oversized
this.
wide receivers.
Thank
They
you.
run routes like wide receivers. That they make people miss now in space. They're guys that are now featured in
Feel me?
offenses. where in
You
the
feel
past,
me? You
Fresno
feel?
State right back to the line.
Come
Well,
on,
the
bro, let's
defense
do it
didn't
for
have a
real.
lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back.
Breaks into the open.
Bitch ass nigga.
And
Why does it feel like
explosive
he just
win
stepping
the
all on my
game as
people,
he's
bro?
got the first
Literally.
down.
You know what?
Like he's
Everybody
stepping
gets
on
a
everybody.
job on the whole football team. When you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles, it's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for
I'm gonna press
everything
this
he gets.
nigga.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Not gonna lie, I
And
played
it's
that so
incomplete,
close.
deflected, knocked away by the knee.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys
I was all
at
on
least
that
back
nigga.
there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here comes the option.
I seen that shit coming, bro, from so far away.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after
I read that shit
6.
so bad. Oh my god, you
And
said.
that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely
Yeah,
nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
He locked down.
Third and
so-
long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be
quarterback.
fast. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure.
He
You don't
manned it
have
up right now,
timing.
too.
And as a result now, fourth down.
Let's see if they've got a winner dialed up on 4th and long from the 50.
Can't be no out route right here. And if it is,
he'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not going to get
Glanson.
there. Stop
What was
short
that?
on fourth down.
Perfect timing. What was that?
Decided to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field.
I've never seen that. What was that?
Quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
He slings it deep to the left. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And
if I would have caught that like that, that would have been crazy. That's how I tried to catch it with
And
one
those
hand.
sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown.
He's actually sick, bro, because I messed up his name.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
That was some cheese, bro. I'm not gonna
And
lie,
the
bro. I
extra
cheesed
point
on that
makes it
nigga, bro.
14-0. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back did
Let's see what he
this.
does. See what he does.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on second down.
That's bro. Like, for that catching animation to even be a thing, but that's
Momentum into the second quarter.
He comes in from the catch the pick, and he just twists his body in the air, bro. He just has it all of a sudden, bro.
Just about ready to get things started here in
Nothing
the
about that
second.
is
We'll see
good
if they
at all.
continue to flex that muscle.
Not at all. But that's actually the most dumbest thing I ever seen, bro. Like, and it's always that animation, bro. It hasn't been nothing else.
First play of the period, first down
I know
here.
you about to run the hell out of this ball.
Here's the handoff. And there
Oh,
was
that's not good
nowhere
enough.
to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the
Look at that
backfield.
shit, bro.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire right when the ball snaps. He's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was
What the
going on.
fuck, bro?
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and
Perfect
green
hit.
field out in
Oh.
front of him. They picked up an
Oh,
explosive
so-
play on a running back
It
screen.
tells you when you make a
Fresno
perfect
State
hit.
right back to the
Shit
line.
like that, man.
To the air, it's Young. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He wants to throw it again. Big guy smells it.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the run, it's Singleton.
Damn!
They rode their running back, but
Bro, he like that shit, bro. His ass over there getting turned up. Look at this shit.
But you're down by a lot of points.
You know, I like how they got common sense now, bro. Because usually niggas will get like ran through, bro.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown.
I just gave this nigga a first.
the penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much
That shit was
ground.
insane,
There's
bro. I
not
did
much
not mean to do
lose this
that,
close
bro.
to the end zone. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead.
I fucking missed, bro.
Into the end zone he goes.
This dude suck.
Touchdown,
Dead
Fresno
ass.
State.
Well, they didn't overthink that one. 4th and goal down close like that. You just turn around, David, hand it off to the big fella and let him do the rest.
And a lot of times in these situations, 4th down and goal, you see quarterbacks sneak so much. They trust the big running back and know he's going to drive his feet
Why
forward,
didn't you
finish the
not
run,
try to
and
take
get the
that off?
touchdown.
Well, every
Who got ball
coordinator has a
for
couple
me
of
and him?
two-point plays in his back
I think I
pocket. They
did.
dialed one
Two
up there. They
tackles, baby.
didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
This shit was shifty, bro. I gotta get him the ball.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This quarterback part of their running game. Picks up
What
the
the
first
fuck?
down and gets down to avoid contact.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs.
You know, this nigga's actually a dirt bag, bro.
It's just
For real.
+1 advantage.
Sorry,
you
bro,
get
this
by
trash
having
can
that
ass
guy. It's
nigga
just-
playing
it's
against,
so
bro.
hard to defend.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the
Get that
sticks.
nigga say right there.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Bitch ass
He
up.
bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard
Was that my
line.
shit that lit up? Or was that his?
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive.
This
Right
nigga
now,
got these good ass
everything
things
going
from
the other
nothing,
direction.
bro.
So how are you going to
Bro.
respond?
Niggas like you got the styles,
Football
but I
game.
ain't
You
sure
gotta
what
find
he's doing
something
with this
positive
team.
quick.
Just let me have it, bro.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return
7, you should have
showing
killed him
great
last
vision to be
time.
able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Young. Gonna let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him.
What is that?
There to pick up the first down.
Is there some? What? I don't. Okay.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Slings it downfield.
This nigga, bro. That was a good ass throwing kid, but I'm not gonna lie.
36-yard line, a big pickup, and they are threatening. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Fresno State right back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down.
What?
Wide open downfield.
Bro, that was a pig, bro. Why that shit? This shit like stopped like he caught a pig.
First and goal from the 7.
Can't lie, this nigga just scored.
They'll try to get it in with the
Oh,
run.
damn, he just threw his ass. Well, one shit I could do about that one either, chat. Be real.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, we're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
This shit, right,
And
bro.
they get him
Cause that
down.
was on my damn phone.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They'd hope to get that thing
about to score
bouncing
again.
around, but the hands team is able to
Kinda like on the
corral it.
damn chat,
And you
dude.
don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Back to pass, it's Allard. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Going over the top. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
I was gonna say, bro, why does Richard Sherman so fucking slow? That nigga was never that big in this game, bro.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. Complete to the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll try to snap it quickly. Defense in press coverage. To throw, it's Young. Got it in the middle, it's Burnett. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The throw to the outside is complete.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my DBs are on shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, even though this nigga has been getting his ball down the field, bro, these niggas have been on his ass, bro. Like, that pocket
he could have
really
just got out of his break a little bit sooner. He might have had a chance to intercept that one and take
except
it
for
to
that one dude who got burnt up there. Bro, no way.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Quick completion on the out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
No, bro, I didn't think he was gonna do that.
Fresno State, and the comeback is on.
2 caught that crazy.
So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Okay, no doubt about it. And the receiver making.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found.
now it's just sitting there, bro. You just watch
And
me
they
die.
stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long
literally
drive
watch me
together
die.
here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback will keep it. Can't get into the ground.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Rush is on him. And as he throws,
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
almost intercepted. And what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the 1st half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Why not do that?
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Young. Unloads to the wideout. He got it! Touchdown Bulldogs! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Going to take a shot on second and short.
Bro.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set.
I tap, I don't get this on clip. Just because I don't.
Another incompletion down the field,
right.
looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
The defense uses their
Cause
second
this shit don't
time
make
out
no
of the
damn
half. They
sense,
try
bro.
to get their
It's
act
not
together.
even real, bro.
On fourth down, going
Oh,
in the
yeah,
air. Oh, they're after him. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on fourth down.
These games are long as fuck, bro.
His athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself.
Why are you throwing, bro? Yeah, bro.
Big play stops the drive.
That was enough for me.
Where you going? Stay on the game.